Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Block.studios.
And I'm Ethan the Artisan.
And I'm BrickingUpBrad.
And we are the Stud Buds.
Woo!
What's up, everyone? We hope you're all having a great night. Just want to shout out some of the people who are in the chat right now. We have the Real Lego Girl, Bricks Oxys. I can never say your name.
Bricks Oxys.
Brick Oxys.
Brick Oxys.
Who is one of our leading Discord memers. So we appreciate Brick Oxys.
Some great memes from him this week.
Great
nice.
memes.
Stay tuned for the memes.
Great person.
We have Bricklin as well. Hey. Wrathful. We have a
We'll
video. We have an upcoming Wrathful edit in this stream. So thank you to Wrathful for that. Stay tuned for Wrathful's edit. We have no idea what it is. None of us have watched it yet. So we're looking forward to giving you a genuine and honest reaction in this stream. Fun Size Lisa, aka Zane's mother. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Brett Hooper, LCM Creations.
Hey, Brett.
Brick Babe. Oh my gosh, we have a loaded chat tonight. Hope
What's up, everyone?
While we discuss how our week is, let us know if you got any new Lego this week. But starting us off, Zane.
Skip me. I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. I forget. Taking pictures. It's downstairs.
Brad, let's go the other way.
Oh,
Brad, how was your week?
I bought CMFs. So I'm gonna tell a story on Stud Buds here. So I am, as you guys know, am very good friends with the Lego store employees at my Lego store, and I get a message from one of them this past Friday, and it's 7 boxes of the CMFs. And they're like, come spend money. And I was like,
come spend money.
No.
We want your money, Brad. That's all they care about.
And then I showed up. I got
not
4
friendship,
of each,
it's money.
of the astronaut and the orc. And then I got some more CM. Oh, I got 2 pick-a-brick cups on top of that.
Ooh, you got some pick-a-brick cups.
Yeah, actually,
pick and build. Pick and build, Brad. Pick and brick.
Pick and build. Wait, bricking down Mike isn't what? Oh, that. I was like, who is that?
So some olive green. That's not me.
I love those
colors.
parts.
Someone else. Also, Ethan. It's
the sparkly
brick.
Ooh, I have some of those. That's a
I don't
cool
know.
piece.
I thought I could maybe stain glass or something. I got some 1x4
Minecraft
greens.
portal.
2x10 greens. I got some 2x4 green bricks. A lot of parts for terrain and like can parts for thatched roofing. So
that's nice.
It's a lot. It's a lot of parts. It's a lot of parts for terrain building and to build up my mock. And then today,
purple sparkles in terrain.
I was at Target and I found some more CMFs. And so now that CMFs are kind of like, you can tell stores aren't getting any more of them. If I find any Falcons, I'm buying them up for resale just because, I'm going to give you guys some numbers here for CMF Knights. Most have gone from the $20 to $30 range after they retire. And yes, those are a while back, but still most Knights from the CMF line go crazy up in numbers, and Black Falcon is very popular. So I have found 3. I need to open up. I'm going to keep one of them for my army, but I'm going to probably sell the other 2 off. And I also use Target Point, so they're kind of free technically. So tidy profit right there. But also I did a live stream that was so much fun Friday. It was with who did I have? Mark and Steven Erickson. Shy Time is My Time, and Cheesy Studio. And guys, it was such a fun stream. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, it was insane. It went for 3 hours because we were having so much fun. It was, you're basically trying to figure out the best castle faction, and it was just insane. We had so much fun. I
would need a nap.
Yeah, I know. It was long. Watch it in parts, or at least skip to that. I don't know. There were some really good conversations. And afterwards, me and Cheesy Studios got to talk a lot, and not to brag, but he's got my best friend. He's really awesome though. Me and Caleb get along great, and we had a really heart to heart about Exo Force. So
Oh, precious.
Hopefully some fun stuff coming from the both of us here in the future. But yeah, sorry, that's long explanation of my
Wait,
week.
Did
Ethan.
this actually become a thing?
Yeah, there are
VIP
technically
points at
Target.
Target?
So
Well,
there's two things.
Not really.
If you buy anything from Target, you get like every dollar you spend is like 1 point or something. And you can upload receipts and get VIP points from it. But also, like, if you're a Target member like I am, you gain points from just shopping there.
A Target member? Like, I have a red card.
Yeah. After a while, if you go to your account, like you sign up and you get point. Like I like $11. I'm spending quite a money, but
I hate going to Walmart now. Like, I'm sorry, but like ever since my wife has convinced me to go to Target for everything, like just walking into Walmart pisses me off. Like
I prefer Walmart to
bad.
Target though. Okay. The people going into Walmart may be way worse, but like there's more stuff. I can always find what I'm actually looking for.
True. I agree with that one. Yeah. The people drive me nuts. Like I'm stuck behind the people that have to stop and look at everything right as you're walking in.
Oh, that's always
and
for me.
They never stop and like move out of the way. They just like no. In Target, like everyone kind of minds their business.
Everything costs like
I'm willing to pay that.
It's coming about to be very similar.
It's getting really close, but I'm willing to pay that for everybody to leave me alone while I'm walking around and like be courteous. Like when I'm walking down the aisle, like I'll step to the right, you step to the right. How awesome. At Walmart, everyone just stands in the aisle, might as well turn their cart sideways, and like I might as well just go, take care of myself.
I did have an awkward interaction today at Walmart with one of the store managers, I guess. He was coming down an aisle and I was going to go in the aisle and I was letting him go out and he's like, "No, you go first. I'm making a left here." I'm like, "Okay."
A little dramatic. Not like, "No, you first, sir." Like no, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
like,
be kind, but yeah. Having it.
Real quick, Doodle Bricks is in the chat. I want to quickly give him a quick shout out. He has a podcast called T-Fall Talk, which he is inviting me to be on here very shortly. So, highly recommend checking out his channel, and you might see.
That's awesome.
Well, not really my
good
face,
question,
but he does some audio stuff.
What the heck, Doodle Bricks? Where's our invite?
Yeah, Doodle Bricks.
Hold up. I mean, maybe you want someone who actually enjoys original themes and not just gets dished whatever themes. Lego sends to him.
I have Lego Avatar, right?
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I saw that. I love that comment the other day. You land thing people. I'm trying not to say what they say because it's not G-rated. Your comment you get on your view, that was hilarious. There's someone hating on you for being part of land.
Yeah, that was rude.
That was a lot. I was like, wow.
I'm gonna frame that comment on the wall, man. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me making videos.
Do you guys have go-to stores besides the Lego store?
Yes.
Walmart.
Macari.
Macari. Oh, mine's Target. Ethan, you only go to the Lego store because you have to get Pab cups all the time.
I like Pab cups. Target doesn't have Pab cups. I like to walk in Target and look around and complain that they don't have Pab cups. But that's really it's really Lego store and Target.
The reason I don't usually go to other stores is because usually everyone always finds amazing deals. I can never find them.
Me either.
Once in a while, there's a couple times where I get really lucky, but and also most of the time, the Target and Walmart aisles are just sold out. I know, I saw that. I'm pissed.
Well, Barnes and Noble.
G-Rank content.
Sorry.
What?
Barnes and Nobles is another good one. I do find good deals there.
I don't read, but I've been going to Barnes and Noble a lot lately.
Yes, and
Zane's more of an audiobook guy.
I am. It puts me to sleep, dude. If I grab a book and I start reading, I'm like, instant. Third line in, I'm out.
Is it also because you have ADHD and when you start I have the thing where when I start reading, I just unfocus. I can't focus on the words I'm reading.
I'm not good at reading.
No, I get to the end of the page and I'm like, wait, what did it say? And I got to read the page again because I read so fast.
Let's hope that this show doesn't put everybody to sleep as much as audiobooks do.
No, this show is fantastic. I don't care what you say.
See, Wrathful too. Going back to it real quick. I can't find deals anyplace else. So for me, the Lego store, because I get the points and because great customer service, and also I know they have the products. Target and Walmart usually are half their aisles are just like boxes falling over and nothing there, and it's like,
yeah.
Why am I going here? But more recently for CMFs, I've been going out of my way more to try to find other places. But
I'm getting a second Lego store here, which is closer to my house, which is
let's
fantastic.
go.
That's
So,
nice.
I'm with you, Brad, because I never find the deals. The one time I thought I found a deal for that 90th anniversary spaceship, and I was like, "Look, guys, I got a deal."
Walmart.
Everyone's like, "That's not a deal. Everybody's Walmart does that." And I was like, "Oh." Bren the builder shot me in the foot with that, and I was like, "Oh." The one time I was excited that I got a deal on something. The one
I got that set for $40.
I got it for I told my mom to get it for me for Christmas when it was $50 during Black Friday. So that's how I knew that I could
I got 2 of them.
Got one.
Technically, I do have
you paid full price.
That's true.
$90, $100. What did you pay for it?
Brad paid $100 for each of them.
I paid $75 for mine.
I also got the forest hideout with one of them. So to me,
okay, that makes sense.
No. One of I got the forest hideout.
You're right.
He's got
Ethan,
8 forest hideouts. I'm sure one of them was at least.
He's counting.
Today's episode is sponsored by McDonald's.
Ethan, how was your week?
It took 11 and a half minutes to get to my week. Your week was
and
awesome,
we don't care. Moving on to you, Zane.
Okay, so I didn't really do much this week unless the last 2 days was what I've done this week. And I was cleaning my room, and this little container was here, and I grabbed it, and I guess these things weren't strapped.
Ooh.
So it all.
Man.
That's
that
Matt luck right there.
So that was fun. And then I was like, I haven't really built. My last Lego mock that I built was, I think, my paper from Rock, Paper, Scissors, and that was that's a good couple of weeks ago. So I was like, 2 days ago, I was like, you know what? I need to build something. I'm kind of starting to run out of video ideas, so I got to build something for future content. So
is it the circle? Are you about to tell us about the circles?
The circles? What? Oh, that's not a mock. That took 2 seconds. But yes, I guess I can't tell you about my circles. Look, I mean, I did a circle, levels of Lego.
I watched that video. I'm like, Ethan, are you running out of content? We just made circles, dude. Circles.
It's
next week he's making squares.
More focusing. It's type of content that I know will perform well, rather than a mock.
He does have a young.
You heard it here, guys. First, Ethan is a sellout. Ethan is a.
This is. I was like, you know what? I want to build some.
Unicorns.
No, they're not unicorns, Zane. They're seahorse.
Yeah, why am I saying unicorn? Yeah, seahorse.
Unicorns.
Sorry.
I made a little seahorse. They're fun. What do you all like better, the blue one or the yellow one?
Blue.
Yellow. Matt,
hey,
you're the deciding factor.
Yellow,
you know what I'm gonna pick.
Blue.
I know you're gonna.
Blue.
It's the Matt Mellish seahorse.
Same color of my eyes.
Guys, see, my hammerhead would go with it. Did you say unicorn?
Guys, is the seahorse blue or yellow? Do none of you remember this meme?
Yeah, it's black and white.
I'm colorblind.
Okay.
Zane, you're really going to like this thing. Well, after I built some seahorses, I built a little crab.
Ah, it's a crab.
And it's already really better than the crab in the new Little Mermaid movie.
I was really happy with how this crab turned out. I mean, it's got a little pinchers. Look at that.
His eyes are creeping me out.
Oh, his eyes.
Why is his eyes all just black beady eyes? He doesn't have like.
This is how crab is.
What about these? The shark has black beady eyes, but I gave him fun eyes. My hammerhead.
I looked up a picture of a crab.
What has this episode been so far?
I'm just letting it be.
This is my first realistic mock in months. I
applaud it. Well done, Ethan. I think
this is the first time I can relate to Ethan's mocks. This is the first time I've ever been on the same level as Ethan.
Is that how your week was, Ethan?
Hey, that kind of reminds me of the new set from Star Wars, Ethan.
It does. Yes.
I wonder where you got the idea from, Mr. Copycat.
Is there a weird little one-eyed creature that lives in that?
Oh, creepy. What a good episode. What a great episode.
True.
I would disagree.
Better than last week.
I was about to say, episode 3, as y'all might know, the beginning was great and the end was great. The middle was trash.
It was good, but not for Mandalorian.
I saw a great edit of this last week's Mandalorian episode where it was the beginning. They jump into hyperspace and it cut to them coming out of hyperspace.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's literally. I'm hoping it has something to do later on. Sorry, no spoilers.
I think it will.
Hopefully.
I think it has to
does.
do with the TIE interceptors that we're attacking.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Sorry, yeah, we
Zane-
literally just spoiled the entire episode.
It's like
but let's
an
go.
Ethan the Artisan TikTok video. Oh, we're flying some ships. Oh, and then we get distracted and talk about this guy for 40 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
literally.
My.
Okay, sorry, that took me a second to get.
Do you need ideas, Ethan? Wait,
I-
what happened? I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
What?
I think I'm lost now. Zane,
I'm-
how was your week?
My week was good. I built this thingy.
Ooh.
Okay, what did
Yeah.
you think of the build?
Okay, the build, I literally got it done.
Literally?
Literally took me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding. My wife was playing something.
Zane,
on
I'm so
computer.
proud of you. You did a great job.
Well,
Sweet.
the reason I say that is because it was $40 for a 10-minute build.
Mm,
The price. My Alexa's talking for some reason. That was weird. Anyways, so the price for the build, the quality was fun. I enjoyed the build. It was very simple, very easy. I like how it looks. I do not like the stickers. That was stupid. I like the amount of minifigures you get. I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10.
I think we have to realize that set is not for the set itself. It's for the figures that are included.
Exactly.
And that's why it's priced at the point that it is.
That's why I'm not like regretting it like the oh my god, General Grievous ship. Like that one I regretted wholeheartedly. This one, if this was like $30, I think I'd be okay. I'd be good with $30.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's $40 before taxes for a 10-minute build, I like the size of it though. It was much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I
actually found that set on sale when I bought it at Target. I think it was like $8 off. Weirdly,
yeah, that's a good
Hey-
price. So 32
Hey, Zane.
bucks.
Rivendell took 10 minutes to build for me.
Look what I built in 10 minutes. The entire Rivendell. The entire Rivendell. Of course, Ethan, you know what? The point of saying that wasn't I built something in 10 minutes. I'm saying it was so easy I could build it in 10 minutes. That's saying it's
Hey,
saying
Brad,
what?
Ethan
remember-
could build it.
Remember when we said we're gonna have an hour show?
Yeah, that's true. I know.
we'll keep it sorry. That's what I did this week. Matt, what about you? What did you do this week? Matt's getting mad
Sorry,
at me. It's only
I'm
been
not getting
7
mad. I'm not
minutes.
getting mad. We're just.
Oh,
I want to know how your week is, but we have a lot to get to.
It's okay. Sorry. Hey, Brad, you remember when Matt said he was going to calm down on being
I
bossy?
know. I remember that.
Ooh. I'm gonna
Ethan,
be
now
the
say
bossy
something to
one now.
Brad. Brad,
Oh.
Ethan, say something to Brad. You're supposed to say, "Hey,
Anyway.
Brad, did you remember?"
Hey, Brad, you remember when Zane was being a dingus? I mean,
Oh!
like 2 seconds ago. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, Brad, can you tell
let's
Matt
move
that-
on. Matt.
So this week, live on Twitch, I built some
Oh,
Lego
yeah.
Avatar sets, and I finished my Darth
What's
Vader
Twitch,
helmet,
Matt?
which is in my living room, but I'm not gonna go and get that.
let us have a
But
2-hour discussion about what Twitch is.
I built the Skimwing Adventure set. I think it's a little overpriced, but
Oh.
weirdly enough, after I put the wings on, it felt so much bigger, and it felt like it was more worth the price that it costs.
Really?
It also
So,
comes with
how
this
much you
mini...
paid for it. You think it's worth it then?
Are you just gonna every week bash on me for being in land because it's really starting to get annoying?
I'm sorry, Matt. I
Aw.
apologize. I'm BS. You know this.
Anyways,
is
comes
that?
with a mini build for the coral reef, and then
It
this
is a
one.
pretty set though.
Talk about overpriced sets. This submarine is a lot thinner in person. A lot thinner.
Is it
I
red
don't mind
The
it?
camera usually makes you look wider. I can't even on camera it's thin.
It looks narrow. Yeah.
But
Wait, is
that's
that all that comes with the submarine? Is just the stingray and that?
these 2 builds and the submarine with the stand. The stand is a separate build.
And what's that? $60 or something?
$60.
Yeah, that's a lot for that.
Too much. I mean, I
Definitely
love
too
these sets because they are so vibrant. I love the colors. I love the parts. Ethan, I'm sure you would love the blue bananas or the
dark turquoise.
Dark turquoise bananas, rather. It's not focusing, but you get the point.
Look at that dark
and
turquoise
purple carrots.
banana.
Purple carrots. Lavender carrots, actually, not purple.
Ooh.
So it's pretty cool.
See, I like that. I like the uniqueness of it, but the price point there was a little much.
Yeah. And even though I was sent these sets for free from the Lego Ambassador Network, I am always going to give my honest opinion.
Good.
Whether you like it or not. So,
well, we expect that from you, Matt.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait till Zane is in LAN and does his is it worth it? And yes, it's worth it. That's it.
That's the video.
I wish Lego would support that. That would be the most achievement of my life.
I also got this orc for you, Brad, for $3 today. For you, Brad.
Ooh.
But I have not only this orc for Brad, because I'm going to be seeing him shortly, but I have 2 more orcs for Brad. I'm hoping that Brad will trade me a couple figures that I don't have.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Maybe we could talk soon.
Maybe
that could be a video.
How about a 501st battle pack?
Oh, for 3 orcs?
No, a new one. A new one. Okay, don't.
No, I'm saying for 3 orcs, I think that's a pretty fair deal, actually. I don't mind that.
I have one, or I can pick up one. I see them all the time. Like, they're dirt. I mean, like, I find them everywhere. All the people complaining, oh, I can't find them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'd rather get that than an orc. I mean, the orcs than that. So.
No, honestly, like, if you have any CMFs that I don't have, I would take those as well. Like, even if they're opened, I really don't care. But I know these are all orcs. I felt them up for you, so
you did.
If you're interested,
appreciate it.
We can talk. We can talk.
We can talk.
Might want to.
What about trade like a light up Luminar and Dooley?
Does it work?
You better get away from my orcs.
Does that work?
Yeah, I think it did. The last time I checked, it's just in my random bin of minifigs.
That's an expensive figure. That should not be just in your random bin of minifigures.
This one's pretty expensive.
I don't know prices. What is that one?
It's from Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Oh, Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Well, I think we need a quick laugh, guys. And I got some memes from the Discord before we get into whatever is gonna be next. So let's throw up some memes. Should we do the Wrathful video now or later? That's the question.
I think we should save the Wrathful video for the end.
Okay, Wrathful video for the end.
All right.
With some memes and then maybe some Wheel of Chaos.
Totally
if we have
agree
time.
with them.
Yes. Okay. Let's do some memes. All right. Chilling with your current Lego sets, then you realize Lego has made 7 more $100 plus sets while you were sleeping. This is honestly how it feels every time I wake up lately, where it's just like, another set came out that I can't afford at the moment.
Literally, right? Like, it's like so much is going on. You wake up and someone's like, oh my God, did you see what they're releasing? Did you see this? $130. Son of a, you just get so mad because you want it.
I'm proud.
See how I did that, Matt? You see how
I was hoping you were gonna say biscuit or something else.
I was gonna say brick, like Ethan does.
You gotta say stud of a brick.
Stud of a brick.
Stud of a brick.
But I left it alone. No, facts. True facts. It's not even funny. Like, this one's true.
It's true. It's sadly true.
Yeah.
All right. Lego fans fighting over the last 501st battle pack. The store employees, the little child also watching this go down.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. Zane, when Matt doesn't want to do Wheel of Chaos, why aren't you having fun? I specifically requested it.
What?
I think
why aren't you having fun?
Yeah, it's true. Sure. Why aren't you having fun?
I like the Wheel of Chaos. It's just too chaotic for me.
Almost every Lego set that comes out, I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, every time.
G-rated content words, YouTube AI, foo.
What?
You have to watch last week's episode if you want to understand this meme.
I don't remember last week's episode apparently because I was there for it.
It was for soup.
Saying
soup. Do you eat
the pho.
or drink soup?
The pho.
Mm-hmm.
The drink.
Yeah.
Not drink.
Yeah.
It's noodles.
Yeah.
It's like rice
Yes.
noodles or something, right? Pho.
I went to that
Anyway.
place yesterday. I had a vermicelli bowl instead of
Is that a good
soup.
bowl of pho?
I had
All
a
right.
Totally
vermicelli
pushing Matt's
bowl.
buttons, and I'm sorry.
Nathan to his mom when he gets distracted and wants to buy 2 Rivendell's. Everyone again asking you for financial support.
Literally.
Okay, technically, my brother did buy the
Yeah,
other one just for
Ethan.
those.
Okay.
I bought one and my brother bought one, but I was like, you know what? Let
Blame
me take
it on
from
the
your room.
siblings.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
right.
great.
Matt, before every stream, when he will build a set.
Do you pre-separate all your stuff?
No, but I had to for the Vader helmet when I went back to it because it was incredibly too hard to find all of the pieces out of the pile while I was streaming.
I know what you mean, but that
When
was
you don't have numbered bags, it's 10
Mhm.
times more
That
difficult.
feels like
know-
a you thing, though. Like I feel like you would sit down and sort every single piece into their individual piles to have like a clear conscience of what you're about to do.
Well,
just feel like that.
I used to do that. I did that for the Death Star because before I did content, I wanted to make sure the set lasted me as long as it possibly could, so I was getting my money's worth. That was the way that I had thought about it. But it obviously would make the process a little longer to sort out the parts. But no, I'm not that constructed. I'm not that what's the word for it?
Time is too important to Matt right now.
Yeah. That OCD.
We're not. Yeah, I don't have that much OCD. I do have OCD, but not that bad.
Thank you to Kit Fisto, Brixoxis. Those are the 2 people who submitted memes this week. So thank you so much to the 2
Good
of you.
memes.
Everybody join the Discord and make sure you guys hit that thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. That way you guys get notifications, hit that bell. Make sure you do all of that while you're watching the show. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do that for us. We would very much appreciate that.
Yes, for sure. And Zayd, why don't we do the first set before we get into the big wave and then do a real chaos?
Wait, we're doing news. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of news, actually. Well, we can make it a lot or we can make it a little. It depends.
It's going to be a little. It's not that interesting.
We'll go.
Yeah. Well, a part of this is interesting. So we have the Land Rover. Oh.
You hurt my feelings, Matt. That's my favorite part of this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Let's get into the news.
And now for breaking news.
So creepy.
Sorry, I had to tease her for what news is. Anyways, so we have the Land Rover Defender 90 for the anniversary of this vehicle. 2,336 pieces at $239.99 US, and releases on April 1st of this year. Zane, if you want to also tab through them because I don't have control.
So you're telling me they'll make a 90th anniversary set for this?
It's not 90. It's I forget how many years it is. 75.
Defender 90. It's not how many years it's been out. 90 is just like the version like GT40 or stuff like that.
You said 90th for the 90th anniversary or something, and I was like, wait, hold up. You're telling me they'll do 90th anniversary for this, but when it comes to actually Star Wars anniversaries and stuff, they
well, here actually maybe we don't know enough about this vehicle, so I thought I'm gonna turn the volume off for it because I don't want us to have copyright issues. Maybe we should introduce this to us and our audience through the video that Lego also created, which was a pretty high definition video.
Wait. It is 75th anniversary?
75th anniversary, but not 90th.
Yes.
So still, they're doing an anniversary for this.
I'll narrate it.
Oh, I remember this video.
Well,
the
what's
hardest streets Lego Spoon.
Well, let me explain what's happening.
Intro.
So basically, if you actually watch the video, it sounds like Liam Neeson at first, but it's like a Wish version of him.
I will find you.
Explaining that they've created a Lego store at the top of this mountain in this Jeep, and these two hikers, these two Rovers, Range Rovers, Land Rovers. These two hikers are going to have to try to race to it and then race to build the set together. It's incredibly scripted. Of course, this beautiful high definition video looks good.
It's not what all I thought you were about to say.
Well,
It happened to be on that one part right there when you said that.
This beautiful woman. No, look, the reason I'm bringing this up is, I would consider us to be knowledgeable about marketing, knowledgeable about social media, and what good video is, what good promotion is.
Yeah.
Do we think that this is a good use of the resources that it took to get these stunning visuals?
Okay. I'm going to put this out there. You guys know I work in the automotive industry. I work with dealerships and I do social media for them. And so my company is a media for automotive. And this is the thing. This feels very much like the new Kia that just came out, or the new Ford, or whatever it is. This commercial feels like that. It feels like a commercial I see all the time for new cars. So to me, they're targeting an audience here. So
it seems like they're selling the car as well.
Yeah,
it's not just the Lego set that they're trying to sell. It's almost as if they're trying to sell the automobile.
Exactly. So to me, they're not just like this isn't for Lego fans. This trailer is for the people who are fans of this car and car fans in a way.
I was gonna say that people who love the Land Rover, who want to see what, like, it's like a reminder, right? Like, the Land Rover is meant to be off-road, seeing a car drive down a dirt road, splash in some puddles, and then to think, oh, you could have a model built out of Lego of it. That's the exciting part. So for me, to get an adult to build this specific set, I think, yes, the resources were used properly. Do I think that it's accurate?
Look, no. This guy has a leaf blower to try to make it more difficult for them to build, as if they're really
blow the table.
As if this isn't scripted and they're really racing.
A little bit unnecessary. The level of.
I think I know what's happening. Lego is an affiliate program for Land Rover, and every car that gets sold, if they use their code Lego 10, and they get 10% off their card.
That's a pretty good deal. You know how expensive cars are? I would take 10% off. No, I think you're right though, Matt, when you said it in the beginning. This is for the people that are selling, they're trying to sell the car and not just the set. So which I don't know why they weren't driving in the car originally to get to the Land Rover, but yeah,
they were driving in their own Land Rovers to get to the other Land Rover to build the two Land Rovers.
Just to show different types. There's multiple types of Land Rover.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's why.
My perspective is that it's a beautiful video. It's extremely well done. It just, in this age of social media, feels very scripted. It feels like a TV commercial rather than something on social media for people to enjoy. Yes, I guess my point is that I wish Lego created less content like this and instead put the resources to something a little bit more authentic.
Like less stickers?
But anyways, what do we think of the actual set?
I think it's a cool set. It's sand green.
Is it LR3? What's an LR3? I like the green. I do like the green.
I like the colors. I heard someone they didn't like the wheels, which I can understand, like the green, sand green with the wheels. I don't know. I just it feels a little bit weird. But I like the look of it. It's not my kind of set at all, but it piques my interest.
Mm-hmm. Zane, you're the car guy out of the group.
I was literally just thinking to myself, someone's gonna say that. Zane, you're the car guy. That's funny. I can appreciate many things. So many things based on like trueness to a real car. The curves, the shapes, the wheel wells. You can see the rear hydraulics, the red hydraulics in the back. Oh, just kidding. Back that up. The hydraulics, you can see like the fuel cap, how it's just kind of tucked in here. The hitch, I like the authenticity. Inside here is your little handle and everything. Just detail, foot pedals. I look for those details when it comes to a car build. I know they're kind of dumb, but you're like, oh, it's got gauges and gas pedals, and it makes it more authentic and more natural to me. I really appreciate it. But it's got the rack. It's got a spare tire. You gotta automobile it. Oh my gosh.
The puns in the chat right now.
I just love the sleekness of it. I love that there's no studs. It's clean. It's I think it's a good set. Will
think
I
it's
buy it?
a nice.
No.
And this is an Icon set, not a Technic set.
Yeah. Just like the Mustang or the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, right?
Right.
Those type of cars.
I think if this is your type of thing, it's worth getting.
Rubber band. Okay, I'm getting it.
Wait, why does it have 2 engines?
I don't know if that's an engine. I don't know if they're both engines or
Is one a generator?
maybe they're
Is
different
it-
types of engines that you can replace.
Hmm.
I don't know. I like the one how it uses.
Oh, it comes with all of
Like
this.
hot
It comes with your
Yeah,
Man.
that
Your
can go on the top
jerry
or in the back.
So your jerry cans, you got your lift jack, which this thing usually goes across the hood right here.
If
You got
there
2
was a-
spare tires.
If
Wow.
it was a minifigure version, this would go perfectly with the new log cabin.
Oh,
it would.
that would be really cool.
Oh, older engine or new engine? There you go. Thanks, Brick Babe.
Ah, that makes sense.
The pickaxe? I like this. I didn't know all this was in here. That's actually super exciting.
Adventure.
Those
Those-
jerry cans do look really good though.
Go to the
Yeah,
next one.
with those sandwich tiles.
Oh,
Mm.
holy cow! You can fully load this bad boy.
Yeah, and you can take off that like rack
Cool.
that goes over the top and the front rack. Like
Mm.
I like the commitment to the set.
Yeah. Oh, and you can put
Yeah.
your grill guard on there with your winch.
Look at those
It's
tires.
customized. It feels customizable in that way.
Yeah.
I want
Makes
to.
the $240 feel a little bit more worth it,
It
right?
reminds me of the truck, the red pickup truck we got a while back.
Oh, like the
like-
holiday one where you could change like the little decoration.
I
That
don't-
truck actually looks really nice. I've thought about getting it, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's a cool set.
Yeah, I mean that's all my thoughts on this. It's cool. I think honestly, like there's a lot of sets like I hate on just because they're not something that interests me. Like this is cool, and I can acknowledge that is a solid looking set. Again, I'm just not paying 230. If it was maybe like $100, I would consider it, but
Yeah.
not 230.
I feel like especially if you had this vehicle, like you'd have to get it.
Oh yeah. That's the people they're targeting. Land Rover fans, because just like there's community of Lego fans, there's community of car fans. Like it's crazy how those fans are. So,
Oh yeah. If they came out with like say a Dodge Charger, just like my car,
Yeah.
I'd buy it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Well, you've said so many times that you wish that Ethan or someone would actually mock build one for you.
I wish Ethan would have enough care and love for me that he would sit down and make my car out of Lego for me. But apparently, it just shows me where I stand.
this
in his
quality,
life.
To this quality, and he
To
wants you to
this
also
quality.
make the instructions. And
I told
no,
him
no,
I would
no.
pay him for it. If he made it, I would pay $250 to Ethan for the set. I would buy that bad boy from him.
I think it's worth a little bit more than $250 if he
No, it's
designs
not.
it.
No, if this is $250 for 2,000 pieces,
hey, never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke. All right, I think we can move on. I think
Look at those tires. Those are nice tires. I wonder what I could build with those.
Zane,
What
are
do-
you a
what do they
Land
look
Rover
like
fan?
no,
Inverted.
I'm not. Land Rover has a lot of
Ethan's
problems. It
power.
leaks a lot of oil. It's difficult to work on. It's just like BMW, Mercedes, stuff like that. I mean, they're beautiful cars. They are great vehicles. They do great off-road. But when it comes to working on them and repairing them, it does become a huge nuisance. I'm not sure about the transmission, but BMW transmissions are sealed. So like our normal cars, you can pull the dipstick out and see your levels, put transmission fluid in it, and so on. Whereas a sealed transmission, when it gets low on oil or whatever, they tell you have to completely replace the transmission, which you don't
Oh.
actually need to. You have to break the seal, refill it, and reseal it. But lots of places don't do it, so it costs money, becomes a problem. So that's just me. They're beautiful cars to look at. They're nice. My in-laws have one. Theirs is a Range Rover. But it's okay. So that was a lot of information.
One thing that I want figures that are to the scale of the vehicle, so you can like sit them in and play with the figures and drive the car around, and you have a little character that you can have inside.
Hey, Ethan, this wasn't made for kids.
Oh, just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, we can move on. We can move on
because we
because
need the wheel chaos. Real quick question, and then we can move on.
sorry, Ethan, it wasn't made for you. It was
Oh,
made for
Okay.
Rover
I
fan.
want as I'm an adult and I want characters. I want a little character that I can play around with. I want a buildable figure. I'll get the Raven.
You know what?
Oh,
That'll work.
I'll send you some of my castle buildable ones. I have a new love for them now.
well, here we go. Everybody, as you guys know, if you guys watched the show for quite a while, we do this lovely new thing. It's called the Wheel of Chaos. Pure craziness, pure random questions. And Matt, stop reading it. We're spending it. I hate that you
I don't
read
know
it.
what
Stop
the
it.
one question means. Also, we are not endorsing Ali. Do it right.
I don't know. What food would you eat for the rest of your life? If you could only have one food forever.
This is an easy answer.
This is a
There's
loaded
one
question.
answer. There is one correct answer.
Okay.
Ethan, we're all
Tacos. You can have breakfast
I
tacos.
make
You can have-
amazing tacos.
No. Okay. This is the thing. It doesn't matter about nutritional value or anything like that, or if you're allergic to it. But if one thing that you would eat for the rest of your life.
Yeah, one thing.
Yeah, breakfast tacos. Then you do fajita tacos or just tacos in general. There's so much diversity.
But wait,
with tacos.
The question is what type of food or what? Because is that allowed?
Oh, you almost drove me to cuss, Matt. I stopped it. I almost be cussing. I tell you.
No, the reason. Look, this is why I ask because
You're asking, is it a meal or is it a specific?
No,
food,
no.
An apple
Is it
or a meal?
Well, Ethan said tacos. Now, tacos isn't a food; it's a type of food. So, would it be chicken tacos or fajitas?
One type of taco.
Oh, okay.
It's got a genre. It's not like you can have
That's what I was making sure.
Mexican tacos. You can have Native American tacos, which is made with a sweet bread. There's all kinds of different tacos. You have to pick one food, like eggs, or cereal, or Mexican tacos, or
okay.
Well, even eggs. Even eggs, you could say over easy.
Well, but to me, an egg is no different than eating apples, right? If you want apple slices, if you want the whole apple, no egg. You can cook one thing multiple ways.
It's eggs and apples, people. It's two
eggs and
different
apples.
things.
Eggs and apples.
I don't want to only eat medium easy eggs for the rest of my life. I want to have
egg
cooked by the same person.
The extra minute. I want that extra minute.
How do you like your meat in your taco? Medium rare. What? Still bleeding. Thank you. Oh my goodness! And a
Gummy
taco.
bears.
You're embarrassed.
I think he said gummy bears. He would eat gummy bears.
Oh,
Yeah, gummy bears.
I'm embarrassed too.
Oh.
Actually, no. I take that back. Sorry, I take that back. Waffles with fresh strawberries, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream. I'm
There you
set.
go. That's his one meal. He gets the
Rest of my life.
Ethan, go.
Okay.
I appreciate the detail, Brad.
I like
My favorite to order.
I ate this actually today. I thought about going with tacos, but that might become old after a good 5-6 years.
Any food will become old after a good while.
I
A
ate
week.
12 tacos the other day. 12.
In one sitting?
12 of them.
Yep. All 12 of them.
How big were these tacos?
They're my homemade tacos, bro. I've made them on the show before.
I know, but how big are we
Yeah.
talking?
Check out episode 1 of Stud Buds.
Okay, let's
Why
move
not,
on. We have Jurassic Park sets to talk about here. One
I-
food.
Steak
I
for
would
me.
pick. I would pick eggs.
Steak. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say eggs. I love eggs, but steaks.
Eggs are
You can do
good.
steaks different way, different flavors.
Ethan about eggs.
Something about eggs. I got literally bowls of eggs because our chickens are just pumping them out. We got I could probably show you 100 eggs in my.
You could be rich. I mean, the egg
could be.
market has shot up like crazy. You could
Hopefully,
sell
y'all
those
sell
for
those.
$20 a pop.
We have
like-
before. Mhm.
All
right,
right, that was
that's
fun.
fun.
See the Wheel of Chaos. brings so many
Speaking
people-
of chickens,
I did not.
dinosaurs.
I didn't vote. I didn't get to pick.
What's your
Ethan.
food, Ethan?
Okay,
Ethan, what's your food?
Okay, it's either fajita tacos or grilled chicken and rice.
Okay,
I
that's
thought you
awesome.
picked-
Moving
oh,
on.
Sorry, Ethan. I thought you picked tacos. I'm so sorry, Ethan.
Okay.
I was also a little confused, but I'm glad
I couldn't
that you
decide.
had the time to clarify.
Thank you for clarifying.
thank
Okay, dinosaurs, chickens, and birds and things.
Okay, so what movies are these based off of? I just
Number
scroll
one.
through all of them.
The
Zane, you're also a
original-
big Jurassic Park fan, unlike
I
the rest
am.
of us.
Everybody, this particular set, it's from Jurassic Park, the original movie, number one, the original, right?
Can I
so
just say for a 4+ set, this is pretty solid.
4+. I mean, and honestly, it doesn't
That's
have.
because it's $50 probably.
For
Oh, it's 40. Oh, wait,
$40?
it's 40.
$40.
I didn't know it was that high. I thought it would be 25.
It's the Raptor that makes it more expensive. The Raptor is where it gets you.
I love how it's counted as a minifigure.
A minifigure.
His head is
It's
just
way out here.
Ar-
Yeah. It's huge. But this particular, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Jurassic Park.
No.
It's based on the
I've seen this
scene.
one.
The four-wheeler's not actually in the scene.
Mm.
So I don't know what that's about.
4+ set. They don't care about accuracy.
Yeah. But, you know, the little cage thing, what's his name? Robert Mulden or whatever. Him and her, they actually do go after kind of the Raptors when they break out. They're trying to reset the power to the park. And they get out. Oh, there's a little baby raptor. You guys see the baby raptor egg in there over there in the corner with the eyeball sticking out?
Mm-hmm. You know, Zane, there's more photos of this one too. You can.
And there's
sorry.
more sets that we need to get through.
I didn't realize there was more photos. I thought it was just the handful. Sorry.
There's 4 per each around.
Okay. All right. So there's that photo. This little. Okay, yeah, that you can see the egg a little better. There's a hot dog. I don't understand the hot dog.
It's
What?
a kid set. They throw this kind of.
They're trying to
stuff in there.
bait the dinosaur.
I was
with
about
the
to say
hot dog.
maybe. I don't. Instead of putting an
Hot
arm out
dog's
there,
not a bad food to eat for the rest of your life.
A hot
Eh.
dog.
it's kind of everything all in one, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a tranquilizer gun. Yeah, I mean, for $40 though, like.
I hate
it's a
that the
little-
raptors and the dinosaurs are so expensive.
It is a little.
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
But at least this dinosaur,
There's
the
also
arms
a lot
and
of.
legs move.
It's true. There's also a lot of other big parts in this set because it is a 4+ set and everything is printed. So they tend to charge more for that, which sucks. But
True.
Anyway.
next set. I mean, it's a 4+ set. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, this one is when they're on their very first tour of Jurassic Park, when they finally put them in the Jeep and they're going around and they stop because they see the doctor guy, which is not in this set. I don't understand why. Because the dinosaur is not a figure. But anyway, they pull up. The vet is out there looking at the dinosaur because the dinosaur is laying down sick or whatever. And this is a giant pile of poo. Like this lady puts on some of those big artificial insemination gloves, if you guys have ever seen how cows are made, and starts digging around in a giant pile of poo-poo. So
I can't believe they included that.
This is not a rock.
Lego
This is
loves
not a
little
boulder.
things like this.
I did not realize that.
This is a huge pile of the poo-poo. This thing pooped that out. I don't know how that
Fecal
was even
matter.
humanly possible because the pile was dang near the same size as the dinosaur. But
That's what happens if you
digress.
eat eggs every day.
oh yeah, see, look, they put a chocolate frog in there for you. Look at that, Brad. You can knock it over. She got a shovel. She found my baddies.
There's
in
another
there.
photo of this as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like the car just looks basic. It looks like a 4+ car to me.
Well,
I don't know.
is the same car that they used in the T-Rex breakout display.
The
set.
build wise?
Literally exactly the same.
Huh.
I actually really enjoy it.
Interesting.
It's more complicated than it looks. Like,
Okay.
you stack 1x2s and single studs and do all this stuff to get the shaping. And so it's not as simple as it might seem. So this is decent. Like, this feels more of a $50 set than just the 4+ set. Like, why is the 4+ set 40 and this is 50 when this has so much more going on in it? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, the 4+
Yeah.
set doesn't have any stickers because it's 4+.
Yeah. This does have these. Like, that's a sticker. These two are stickers. So it'd have like 6 stickers all over. But I like it. What do you guys think?
Eh.
It's nothing special. It's just,
I mean,
Again, I don't know.
you
The
get it for
car,
the
I'd have to
dinosaur.
build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get a
Also-
car, a giant pile of poo-poo, and a dinosaur.
Yeah. I mean, everything, again, and I think I said this about set last week, everything in this set feels like it needed to be in there. From what you described from the scene. Just
Mhm.
to me, it feels lackluster, but also I would need to build it personally to know how I actually felt about it. So
It's nice that it like when I see this, I can visualize the entire scene. So
Yeah.
to me, they were able to capture the whole scene because it's funny that she digs in poo. The only thing that you're missing is the vet technician. If this had the vet person, I feel like it would be a complete set. It'd make more sense. You're paying for the dinosaur,
Yes.
the Jeep, and then the funny moment that happens. But I think it should be more like $40, $35, and then I would be happy. These are way overpriced, but it does capture the essence of what the scene says, in my
okay.
opinion.
yeah.
I mean, so all right, moving on. This one is only
I like
$20.
this one, actually.
Do you guys remember this scene by chance?
No.
Okay.
I never watched the movie. How would I remember it?
Well, you've never seen the movie?
No.
I've
You
never
said
seen
this in the
one.
beginning.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this particular scene, he is trying to get away with dinosaur DNA. He's been paid by another company to steal little, files of their DNA and all their genetic makeup and stuff like that. So this container right here, does it show it? Why is it not showing the container?
Does it have a container?
That pisses me off. Yes, it has a container. It's got a shaving cream container.
G-rated content.
What did I say?
I know you don't think that's a swear word, but
What did I say?
never mind.
Oh, here. This has a shaving cream can. Okay, moving on. We'll talk about it later. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this shaving cream can, the bottom of it pops out, and he puts the embryos inside of it and closes it up. On his way to the boat to get out, he crashes the Jeep, loses this in the mud. This thing spits that sticky stuff all over his face, where you can see right here, like his head spins around, and so then it has the black goo all over his face, and then
I think it
eats
blinded him.
Yeah, right. Like it might be like acidic or something.
I'm pretty sure it blinded him.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the same shaving cream can that Bricktacular builds, was it?
Yes. Yeah, the one that he opens up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is the scene where it's from. He crashes, picks up the sign, gets confused on which way to go, has to get his Jeep pulled out of there. But
Brad, you said you like this one?
I like the Jeep. I like this build of the Jeep better than the last car build, personally.
This Jeep is like the Jeep that the people who work there drive. The other Jeep is on the tracks. It's not drivable. Okay. Like you don't. There's a steering wheel, but you just sit in there and it's like a roller coaster, but you're in a car and it just takes you around Jurassic Park.
I do agree though with Brad. This feels more like a substantial build.
Like legitimately, I would pay $20 for this set.
I will tell you, complain about the Jeep. The Jeep, this version of the Jeep actually has square headlights, which is a big deal in the Jeep community. Because they don't make. I think it was like 1 or 2 years they actually put square headlights in it, and then stopped doing it. And so this Jeep not having square headlights, not a huge deal. It's $20, but a real Jeep connoisseur would be like, "Why is it not doing that?" So look, you could do a clear square instead of a stud.
That's interesting.
I like this. $20.
That trivia.
Sorry, there's a little fun fact about Jeeps. But $20, you get a dinosaur, a really nice Jeep, a figure, a little side build. I think this one's actually worth it.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah,
for 20. Yeah,
$20.
Ooh, for 80.
This one is way overpriced for what it is.
I like the Jeep a bit better in this one, honestly. I like that bar system in the back compared to the one we saw. I know it's different style, like it's uncovered Jeep versus covered. I know, but if you look at the back of it, it's different.
Oh, because it's not covered. It doesn't have the.
I like the uncovered version a little bit better. That's all.
So the problem with this particular one is it is mashing up two different moments, essentially. Oh, I guess no, it's not. It's just not the moment I thought it was. There's a scene when they crash the green Jeep and they're trying to hide from the T-Rex, and they climb up in this tree and they sleep in the tree and they wake up and see all these long necks and they feed it. And anyways, it's a whole thing. But this scene is in the very, very beginning when they first get to Jurassic Park, and she in the back of the Jeep sees the long necks and grabs his head, or vice versa.
Oh, it's
anyways,
that meme.
Yeah, the meme where it stands up. Yeah, and he turns his head, or she turns his head. Anyways, they both see and get out and freak out because they've never seen a real life dinosaur, and this is the first dinosaur they've ever seen. So the tree is cool. The long neck looks actually really well done. I'm happy that the neck moves. I'm not happy that these legs look solid and not movable. I'm not happy about that.
They're not movable.
Right, for $80, I feel like it should be opposable. I feel like it should all move and function. But this is way overpriced for me.
Also, the fact that we've gotten two of the same Jeep, which again, I like the second Jeep more. I like the Jeeps you've gotten. The car is the same build that they did from another set.
It's so repetitive.
Yeah. And I get it that there's a lot of those in Jurassic Park and all that, but
Wait, you're not happy with the Jeep?
No, it's an odd choice that it's included so many different times as the builds instead of choosing other things to include.
The reason is the Jeep has a huge part, though. The thing is there literally is a Jeep in every one of these scenes.
I get that. All I'm saying is like 3 of the sets we've seen so far, there's 2 Jeeps, and yes, they're a little bit different, but they're basically the exact same. And then we also got a car that was used in another set that, from a completely different Jurassic Park wave. So to me, that just is kind of lazy on Lego's part.
Zane, I think also, is there other, because you know the movie so well, is there other things that they could have made as sets instead?
So I'm trying to think as far as like, because these sets are not to me, they do not feel like adult display sets. These are just for fun. People who like Jurassic Park, stuff like that, $80. Wow.
They feel like the kid sets, and especially how the Park Star is.
The next one feels more of a collector one, whereas these ones, I mean, you could have done a helicopter. They take a helicopter in to arrive. They could do the helipad, but there's no dinosaurs in that particular moment.
Yeah,
it's just a helipad and a waterfall. They want to sell dinosaurs. So dinosaur moments in Jurassic World just has different types of Jeeps. And as I remember, there actually was a 4-wheeler with the raptor scene. They could have done a play set where they're trying to turn the power on instead of having a vehicle, have like a building and have like different control panels and maybe a couple of raptors trying to attack them in there. Which is
I guess let me pose this question to the group while it's on my mind.
Okay.
This wave is an homage to the film for its anniversary. This is also another anniversary kind of tangential wave. Do we think it would have been better not to do a full wave, but to instead made, I'm just saying, like a larger $200 set that encapsulates like another moment like the diorama kind of does?
Okay, I'm going to say
is that too much? Or is that too much?
I'm going to say no because of this. Because I have been a huge advocate that Lego needs to get away from, hey, every wave we do is just going to be 100 plus set.
True.
And I think making a wave to me, like, as you know, and look, everyone knows my thing's Castle, whatever. Pirates of the Caribbean. I liked what they did with Indiana Jones. I'm glad we got 3 different sets of different price points. I do, even though I think that there could have been maybe some better stuff from what I know of the Jurassic Park movies, than just kind of some stuff that kind of felt repetitive. I think this was a good choice. Like, in my opinion, if they fully brought back Castle, I don't want them to give me another $400 Castle. Yeah, it's great, and I definitely buy it. I'd rather them do 3 to 4, $20 to $100 sets, because then more people can afford them. Because not everyone has that kind of money to pay 200 plus for every set. I have many friends who are hurting because they want all these bigger sets and they can't afford them. So
we'll bring it down to like 100. We'll bring it down to like 100.
So, but for me,
still, a bunch of cheaper sets is better. I don't know. So
I don't disagree with you at all, but I would have preferred more variety.
So you see this part right here where he's holding the leaf, like gonna feed it and stuff like that. You see that? That's where it matches the other scene in here. It just doesn't have the kids with it. The thing with the original Jurassic Park, it was about the dinosaurs, and they always rode in a Jeep. If they were going somewhere, there's a Jeep that had the top broken off of it, like it was gone. The windshield was laid down after the T-Rex came and attacked something. But everything else besides this kind of a scenario is a more expensive diorama style set. Like the T-Rex breakout, having one of these with it, with the windshield down, and more figures, and like the bathroom scene where it's all crushed and the dinosaurs going after the guy in there. It's more diorama stuff, because the whole movie is them just trying to run away and hide from all these mean dinosaurs that wants to eat them. Whereas Jurassic World has more sets they could make for it. Like they've got the gyrosphere, they've got all these different inhabitations, they've got cranes that are operating on park things. There's so many different things they could do there versus this. This is kind of it for Jurassic Park, not World. So, but moving on to this one. This one is $130, and if I'm gonna get one, it'll be this one. If they were gonna make a $200 set, this would have been an epic one to make $200, because it's one of the most iconic scenes, It's one of the most even in Jurassic World, they have an homage to this scene when the T-Rex comes in and breaks in because they're all running from the raptors, right? They're running away from this thing right here. Oh my gosh, raptor! The T-Rex breaks in, grabs the raptor, saves their lives, and then knocks down the skeleton T-Rex. So it's a big thing, huge part of it. So in the Jurassic World, they end up going in here and you see the bones still on the ground and that big banner, this thing all over the top of it still, and they used it to make a torch. But this one is a big homage, a throwback to it. This one has so many figures, so many things going on in it, and just a big moment.
Do you think this set does the scene justice? Be honest.
Honest? If I walk into the store and I saw this, I would know exactly what the scene is. It does. Doing it justice is hard because it tells me what it's supposed to be. I see the moment in this Lego set, but I'm also disappointed in the same aspect because the buildable T-Rex, this right here. I don't like the fact that we've got blue studs showing. This feels poorly constructed.
It feels last minute thrown together.
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna do this, let's at least cover this side with the same colored pieces. I get they're trying to make this look like that. Like you see the color changes between the two.
Remember
and
when
all
we got
this
that
stuff?
crazy good T-Rex not that long
And
ago?
The skeleton one?
Yeah, this crazy good. Not crazy good, but there was it was like $30 to $40 tan skeleton.
Icons?
No. The tan. There was a Jurassic World set that was a skeleton of a T-Rex, and it was actually it looked like a T-Rex but bone. So
it was much better, and it should have been bones. This should have been all white or all tan or something. Because I mean, when this is dead, it's not gonna look the same, and you know that in the movie. It's not that colored. So I don't know if it's just to make it simple for younger people building it, like they can pair the two together. I don't know. What does it say?
Wrathful said, I feel like the other iconic scene with the visitor center set is the kitchen with the raptors, and that isn't there. If the set was $200, they could have been made. They could have been more. And
like this.
Exactly. The hard thing is that they. It's like I was talking about last week with Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. There's some really violent stuff happening in that movie, and they're not going to make that into a kid story. Which don't even get me started on Star Wars and all the crap that's happening.
Well, this moment here, whenever nobody dies in this moment. So whenever he's in the kitchen's off to the side over here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that kitchen scene because I have seen that scene before.
Yeah, they're hiding and it's scary and they're running around. I'm just saying if this is $200, the T-Rex could have been better. They could have included the staircase inside of it. They could have had the T-Rex hanging from the ceiling because that's how it is. It's not attached at the floor. They could have made this feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna put this on my shelf, and when people come over, they're gonna know I like Indiana Jones, T-Rex. It's one of those things it's statement piece, right? This is a play set that best represents the moment. So $100, I think, would have been fitting for this. Does it do it good? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah, you see what it is. You can tell what it is without a question. Dang it. I hate clicking the stupid thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
my opinion.
My opinion about this wave is, Lego is a everyone friendly product, but they have done, like I showed last week with the Indiana Jones sets, more adult focused sets that are also kid friendly. I don't know. That's a nice balance to me.
Yeah,
they have features. They have features that adults will understand and kids can appreciate. Yeah. I feel like these are heavily geared towards kids because Lego wants to sell dinosaurs. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting.
So at least when I worked at the Lego store, kids and dinosaurs, huge thing. I mean, we've known this for a while.
Oh yeah,
this is the reason they have this theme, and Dino Attack did well back. Those dinosaur themes back in the day did well.
Yeah,
because they had dinosaurs in it. I think what they need to do, honestly, at this point, scrap that entire theme and make a original dino theme that they can get away, because one, it would cut down the prices a bit just because they wouldn't have to be paying for something like Jurassic Park, in my opinion, at least. And two, they can have more fun and creativity with it. It's the same reason why I'd rather have Adventures over Indiana Jones, because then you can have this archaeologist and have more fun with it. But at the same, I agree with you, Matt. The Indiana Jones sets are some of the best sets we've seen lately of what we loved as a child. I think that you see this a good amount in Star Wars too, where it's kid friendly, but you can play with it as a kid and enjoy it, but it's also like adults can enjoy it and display it. So I think Jurassic Park does a really crappy job at that, and at least one or two of these sets should have been Jurassic. The movie that they're targeting with this, so its 38th anniversary, is an older audience. Let's be honest. Yeah. If you're doing Jurassic World, it makes sense to do more kid friendly stuff, because that's newer.
I agree with you. I think that's a very astute point you made. It's not like it's sort of not Lego's fault. It's the property that they're struggling with.
Yeah.
So to me, the biggest problem here is that they're trying to sell this kids theme, and this is the movies. These are big. I mean, it's good dinosaur sets in general, but the movies this is based off of is older fans. So they should have went a little more adult with it. And these feel very cartoony. I'm looking at these. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Like, again, it doesn't need to be $500 every time you want to make something more adult. But you could make these a bit better for the audience that's going to go with it. Because yes, people like dinosaurs, but when you say Jurassic Park and you're doing a anniversary, that's you're screaming to the people who liked it in the beginning, and that's why it's an anniversary. So,
Ethan, what do you think? You've been
that $100 set that they did was really good. That I forget when it came out, but it was probably a year ago. But that had a brick built the diorama. That had a brick built dinosaur.
Yeah.
What do you like better? Would you rather have a brick built dinosaur or a mold?
For kids, I'd rather have a mold. But
I personally like the molds more. But that means it has to have a good enough build to go with it, and I don't think that these do. So I almost was thinking while we were talking too the same thing. It's almost like the dinosaurs should have been the builds.
Yeah. True. A good homage, a good build for the dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
Start that hashtag.
But I think we should. I think there should be a dinosaur CMF.
It'd be like, it costs $25 a bag.
Yeah, it's true.
So, all right, gentlemen, on to the next one.
Yeah, last one. Mario Day happened, and this was what we got.
Can I just say that was the biggest disappointment of like they're hyping up, and it's like shows this, and everyone's like, oh,
another play set. It's not even like a Mario Cube or anything.
I would have been fine with we got this play set, but it's we got one Mario set for this huge. Like they're putting out teasers.
They were really going ham.
That's
on
it. Wait, I thought
teasers.
Yeah,
this is all one.
Straight up
one set.
This is it. This is all we got for that massive Mario Day and a Mario Day stream. I didn't even know. I didn't even watch it, but it's like, yo, you're gonna do like Mario Day stream. What is it? Again, this is sometimes where I get angry because of the circumstances around the release of something or whatever. And I fully acknowledge that I do this. But can we all agree that this was stupid? Like this was.
Yeah, it doesn't need that much hype for this kind of a thing. If you were going to bring out like a GameCube or something like that, then okay. But.
Yeah, for the record, they also showed Donkey Kong, like teased him and whatever, and then never gave him a set. So
are we sure it was Donkey Kong, or are we sure it wasn't Dry Bowser?
I don't know. From when I knew there was all this Donkey Kong stuff, which I'm guessing
I think people were thinking it was going to be Donkey Kong, and they did like a shadow of Dry Bowser. I think that's what happened.
Whatever it is, I do know that with the Mario movie coming out, we're going to get a ton of Mario sets around that they're not. Let's be honest.
One would think we would. One would expect that we would.
I think they will. Because they're the Illumination, the company that made Mario, they've made so many dumb movies already that have gotten set. So you think they're,
The Mario movie actually looks good.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That movie looks amazing. So
imagine like a minifigure scale Peach's castle.
yes, all we just need is minifigures because that's what we thought. You're gonna give all this hype. At least give us minifigures. Am I right?
It was a big letdown for not only us but a lot of other people.
Yeah,
I would love Mario minifigs. It's like we've gotten micro figures, we've gotten the large one, we've gotten every version of Mario except a minifigure. Fingers crossed.
This is just trash, guys. I'm sorry, but there's a market for these, and that's why they keep bringing them out, which is fine. But if you're gonna have a whole Mario Day, just like May the 4th, just like Star Wars, you're not. This is not a Mario big fan. This is a young person, a child Bluetooth play set
that we've kind of seen like a 50 billion times at this point.
We've seen it so many times.
Just like this.
Yeah,
they did do Donkey Kong. I found it.
Okay, great.
But no sets were announced with that.
No. Just, oh yeah, and we're doing Donkey Kong.
But my thing is why didn't you do this with like? Okay, you have the mystery cube, the yellow mystery cube. Why don't you do an iron cube? Or you could do. There's so many different cubes. You could do different colors, different things, and
didn't even have to do cubes. There's so many other things that you could have taken from
the
giant piranha plant.
Yeah, giant piranha plant. The tube with the piranha plant in it. There's so many different things they could have.
Peach's castle.
Peach's castle.
Hey, look, even if they don't want to do minifigure scale stuff, there is stuff. I think we're all trying to make the point. It's there's plenty of stuff out there. And I think like this, Rathel sums it up great. I think Mario Day was one of the most disappointing things Lego has done for me. One set revealed. I don't care about the set, but there's literally a Mario movie coming out next month. How do we not do sets? Now, respect to Lego if they're for once not putting the sets out right before the movie comes out to spoil it.
Agreed.
But at the same time, we should have at least gotten 5 sets, and one of them should have been a big deal. I don't care. Like Mario Day would have been fine, a success if we gotten more than one set and it was more than just one play set. And I think that's what everyone's upset about.
Yeah,
that Bowser set.
For me, it's the way it was hyped. Go ahead. Ethan.
Yes.
That Bowser set it looks really cool. I've thought about getting it. It's a good set that they also included the play ability with it. I believe.
Yeah, you can his shoulders and
They need to do sets like that where it's appreciated even if you don't play the game.
It's for everyone.
Exactly, and that's the thing that went down is they do something like that, but when you hype up, like there was so much hype.
No, I thought it was going to be like a major.
Yeah.
If this was a Bowser castle, like a full-on Bowser castle that you could go in and use the thing, just like the Bowser himself, that would be cool. I mean, you could open it or slide it to the side or like pull things out of it. Great, but it's literally just a plain face, a couple pads, and a buildable Bowser skeleton.
But
Bowser.
It's dry Bowser, Zane. It's dry Bowser.
No.
I remember texting Rathful because Rathful shared something to his story before Mario Day. And I was like, yo, this is going to be like, I have a feeling something cool is going to be announced. And I remember messaging him that. And the next day I was like, I don't want to like, what just happened? Like, what just happened? Like,
it goes back to me with the inauthenticity when it comes to Lego's marketing.
Yes.
It's why I brought up the Jeep commercial in all honesty, or the Rover commercial.
Yeah.
It's just, they could be doing so much more than the type of stream that they did for Mario Day or the type of video that they did for the Land Rover. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and me using my social media brain. Yeah. But if you really want to connect with your audience or with your customers and with kids, especially, like, you got to be somewhat entertaining and provide value in a different way.
Okay, hear me out for a second because you're talking about this. I'm gonna give you this. Okay, so imagine last year. What was it? LegoCon. Yeah, LegoCon was last year. The last time it happened. Oh, 2 years ago. Sorry, 2 years ago. Right? Was LegoCon last year or 2 years ago?
No, it was last year. It was last year.
Okay.
For Chicago. Yes.
Okay. So LegoCon didn't happen, and let's say we just got a stream that was announcing the new castle, our spaceship. those would have been hype streams. Like people would have come to those if they'd hyped that up, like huge announcement, like of the 90th anniversary set. People would have come to that excited, and the payoff would have been fine because those were 2 amazing sets. Again, it's what you show us, and it's right. They don't it feels like they don't market the right things. It feels like they don't create hype around the right things. And now that I think about it, 'cause, I'm a verbal processor. I remember a while back, someone talked about with the Shang-Chi movie, where it was like, hey, why isn't this being marketed as much? And it's because when a company thinks something is good, they don't overhype it. They don't overmarket it. When they think something's bad, they hype and overmarket it as much as possible, because that way, release day, it gets all these people to go buy it. And that way, like, when people find out it's actually garbage, they don't, they still had a ton of people buy it at first. So that's telling me
dots.
Yeah, exactly.
Dots.
Lego right now is just overhyping the things that they like. They don't know how to. I mean, yeah, that's smart marketing, but it's bad for community building. And Lego, if you want to stay around as a company, you gotta be a part of your community, because your community.
I don't think Lego is going anywhere if they make a bad set, though.
No,
I agree, but at the same point, you're gonna start losing people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's also lose the trust of your community.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Customers are very fickle. The thing is, like, Lego creates great products. It's the #1 toy company, but the thing is, I don't know. It just seems so corporate nowadays, I suppose.
Yeah.
How many parents are going to spend over $100 for their kid? Not worth the hype they put out, even for adults. Like, yeah, and this is marketed towards kids. Like, how many kids are going to go watch that? Like, I don't know. So, you know what community though never fails, guys? The Stud Buds community. And the Stud Buds community is one of the best communities out there. We're going to put that. I mean, it's not better than the BrickingUpBrad community, but the Stud Buds community comes close.
Can you hear me rolling my eyes?
Yes. But the Stud Buds community does it. I feel like the Stud Buds community does stuff, and they do awesome things that doesn't feel overhyped. So one of
it's underhyped.
Yeah.
Underhyped.
Yeah. Wrathful Bricks, amazing member of the Stud Buds community, likes to do edits once in a while, and we love to share them and give your reactions on the show. And so we have one of those. Ethan, did you want to say something before
we haven't even looked at this thing yet?
Yes.
So there's no telling.
I usually rewatch some to make sure that it's like fit for air, but I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, Wrathful. I'm scared.
I'm
really scared.
I had requested a BrickingUpBrad edit, and I'm wondering if that's what it is.
Well,
that's me.
Let's watch it and find out. So the next one is Matt. I've been told that I have to be nice about this. But the next one is this amazing...
I think you have to be reasonable. I think you have to. Yeah. You don't have to be nice. You have to be reasonable.
Could definitely be used in like a city of some kind. As far as the set goes, I won't get it. To me, it has like Friends vibes.
I hate to say it, but it's not a good display set. It's very one-dimensional. Where to me, this is a set you get and you throw in a bin. They're so generic. They look like they're someone who should be in my city. I think this set will do really well over in that market where K-pop is very popular. I'm saying not in the US, like over there, like
somewhere else.
Look at the new hair.
I will say though, this isn't a good investment.
Stadium, like a big stage presence.
There's no value to this set. I don't even see the parts usage great. Look at the
lavender has nice parts on it, like Zane said.
It looks very basic. This set looks basic.
When we were like, make our sets more simple, and then now we're like, we want more complicated sets. So I just like making fun of it. Like,
I love this set now. You know why?
Why?
Ethan, go to the Lego store. You'll find a girl now.
Did you find love at the Lego store?
Do you want a K-pop girl though? Some of them are kind of weird. If I had to rank this set, I'd give it a D. E. I don't like It feels like a friend.
It's
set.
not worth it.
Yeah,
All
there
for
were some
bringing
castle sets given up for this one, and that pisses me off.
Classic, but I need to be nice about this. And then every comment, he's like, "Well, no, not in a city. Nope, don't like the parts."
It all
Nope,
goes
I don't-"
back to Castle at the end.
And
every
he's like,
time.
"Classic Brad, bringing up classic Castle." I think we need to edit for each of us. There's one. We need one for Matt, G-rated content, or his business. Devil's advocate. Ethan talking about parts usage. Me doing something. I don't know. Wrathful, there's your mission for next episode. We need an edit for each one of the
not even
stud buds.
Wrathful. Anyone.
Anybody. Sorry, anybody.
Edit.
Anyone
Wrathful,
except
you
Brad.
do-
Brad's gotten too many edits.
You do make a lot of Brad edits. I had requested a mega Brad edit that he's still working on, but that'll come in the future. Wrathful, make one about everybody else though. We're lonely.
No, I'm saying if you are someone in our community who wants to make one, an edit that and look, if we like it and it's good, we're gonna throw it out on our social medias too. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. So hey, look, if you want to be more involved with our community, that's one way you can do it if you enjoy doing that thing. So
Zane's jealous of the Brad edits.
Brad gets so many edits. What the heck?
because
Why don't I get any good edits?
Zane,
Why
you
doesn't
can't make
Ethan edit
edits
all-
out of this.
Oh,
I've got to do business over here. I'm working.
Well, on that note, thank you all for watching the Stud Buds this week. We greatly appreciate it. But before we end the show, let's go around the table one more time and say what we're doing this week, because of course we'll be back next week. But in the meantime, we all each produce our own content as well. Zane, do you have anything coming up?
Not this week. I've just got a ton of work to do, and I might try to go live this week, but I'm super busy. I got ELPN's
What's
season
ELPN?
finale. ELPN is oh my gosh. Holy crap.
Entertainment.
Lego Podcasting Network. ELPN is my other podcast I do on Thursday nights, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, wherever that is for everybody else. But with season finale for that, then we have a 2-week break. Rob's moving to Texas.
Texas. Oh.
So
He's still
Yeah,
about
that's
3
what I'm
hours
doing.
away from me, I'm sure.
what about you, Mr. Ethan the Artisan? Any more 10-minute? Look what I built in 10 minutes.
I think my next video will be my seahorses, and then I'll get distracted and build a crab. So
I like that.
that's
I like
my
where we're
that's
going with
probably my goal for the next day. That'll be Thursday's video. Oh, it's my birthday on Saturday, so I need to get distracted and have a birthday party or whatever.
Wait,
Oh,
it's
it's
your
my
birthday?
birthday.
What?
on Saturday. So
I'm glad that we're
I'm
just
sure
now
we'll be
finding
doing
this out
something
as
for
stud
that.
buds.
Are you going to be 21 yet?
no, I'll
how
be
old
20.
You're gonna be 20?
20.
Guys, you remember when he was 17 when we started
Yeah.
the show?
Oh my gosh.
I think I said I'm Brad's age when I met him. I think
I'm getting old.
is that
Yeah, that's
Y'all
actually
think
true,
y'all
I'm
are?
pretty sure.
Imagine
No,
being
wait.
me.
What? I think so.
Yeah, I think you were about 20 when I met you.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Getting old.
but
That's cool.
that's my future. Maybe I'll be building squares, levels of building squares.
Brad, what's going on with you
this is-
this week? Ethan is catching up. Zane better watch
yeah,
out. He's gonna pass you.
Oh, he might. When he gets a beard, then we'll have a conversation.
It's true.
Okay,
Yeah,
he is
that's
coming
beard.
in though. Yes, he is stuff.
For me, actually, I'm working on a smaller edit of it's the Elf Maiden's bio, the CMF Elf. It was something I kind of started working on a while back and meant to do, and so I'm getting that out. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter video, but it'll be entertaining if you've never heard the Elf Maiden's bio before. I'm also, it's not happening this Saturday. I thought I was going to. I was gonna do. So I hit 10K subscribers on YouTube. So it's very shortly here, and I think it's gonna have to be closer to the end of April. I'm going to be building the Medieval Marketplace, which is a set I've been saving for a while, and I'm really excited to build it. It's probably one of my favorite sets.
We were with you when you got that too.
Yeah. Top 5 favorite castle sets. So I will be building that soon for 10K stream, where I won't be able to stop the stream until I finish building it, which I'll have a lot of guests on, probably some people in the stream, depending on if they're available. And then I'm also working on, finally, for that set right there, I am doing the Easter eggs that you can find and explanations of the lore Easter eggs you can find in the 90th anniversary castle.
Easter is coming up.
So yes, I'm working on that video, but the biggest video I am working on, I have a lot of videos. For those that don't know my process, I start the script of a video, send it to someone to double check my facts and stuff, and then I start working on another one. So the biggest though is
I finally follow is spelled correctly.
Yes. Well, you don't really need that. Just make sure, like, I mean, it's a script. Who else is going to see my script besides?
Wait,
that?
did Brad just leak that he's outsourcing his content and he's being controlled by someone else?
No,
it's like another name is BrickingUpBrad.
Brad's just the face of his content. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not actually knowledgeable about
content
Castle.
creator called Danny Ford Johnson, who loves to read over my scripts for Tavern Talks and double check my information and rewrite some of the phrases and stuff I use to make it sound like, because I ramble a lot when I write, and so he helps condense that down into
It's no different than stud buds.
Yes, exactly. It's true. There have been actually many times I was like, I think I had 3 paragraphs about that thing, and you summed it up in like 1 line. The big video I am working on, though, that's just one of my most requested Tavern Talks, is about the Crusaders, which is these guys right here. Technically the first Lego Castle faction. So very highly requested, and I'm working on that. So, but all that content will be put on hold here starting Wednesday of next week, because big things are about to happen. And I don't know if we want to talk about that yet. I can bring it up. I have the email now too. So yeah. Do you want to, you got the email first. Yeah. So I'll let you,
so you'll do, no. You'll count to 3 and say it together.
No.
Where are we going, Brad? 3, 2, 1.
Legoland.
Well, that was so anticlimactic. I thought that was gonna be way more epic.
We're going to Legoland.
So we're going to Legoland. So I was graciously contacted by some of the folks from Legoland New York. If you're around the area, you're welcome to come meet up. But yes, I will be there for the Junior Master Builder building event, where the winners, aka Brick and Nick and Stacy of Lego Masters Season 3, will be judging the contest. And Brad and I will be there along with a few other content creators. I don't know if they've talked about it yet. I'm not
either. I also got invited out after Matt told them about me to help cover this event too, which I'm very excited about. Sounds like there's some really cool things that are going to go down, and I'm really excited to see what these kids can make. Because
we're talking about alcohol.
What? No, actually, not at all.
Anyways, it will be a very kid-friendly trip
and reserved seats. Okay, so
Brad and I will not only be going to Legoland. Well, it's my first time at Legoland, so that's also very exciting. Well, for both of us then. But yeah, I'm going to be driving to Brad's, and then he's going to be driving the rest of the way, which is, prime content in and of itself. But not only that, we're going to be visiting other secondhand Lego stores, making the most of the trip, and who knows what we'll be picking up there.
2 of the Lego stores, the first 2 we're hitting are Andy's Brick Shop, and I cannot remember the name of the other one. But they're in Philly, PA. So we're going to hit those and then shoot up to Legoland. And on the way home, there's one 45 minutes away from Legoland that we're also going to hit. We're going to make some content, buy some Lego. I'm saving up some money for that, because last time I was at Andy's, there was a set. I don't think it'll be there anymore, but if it's still there, I might buy it. So it's the Mandalorian Starfighter, the original one with no figs, but I really want that set after the newest season. So I don't know, but we'll see. I'm really excited about this trip. For me, Legoland Castle sounds like a prime spot for some content, and also
premium.
Me and Matt hanging out is always a good time. And also, Matt gets to see all this in person. So,
oh, dear Lord.
That would be pretty awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure. And I'm glad that you were available to come along. Just because, it's one thing to go and what? Saying you live in Utah.
And
Zane, you want to come?
Yeah.
You can come.
All right, done. Free tickets?
Yeah.
So you have to fly.
You have to pay for the flight.
Done.
You have to pay for if you buy any Lego.
Done.
And for the Airbnb.
Done.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Finishing up this episode because we're at an hour and 30.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all. If you've made it this far in the stream, we appreciate you. You might need to go to the doctor. There might be something wrong with your head, but we appreciate it. We will see you again next week, next Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Go follow everybody here. I will be on Twitch later this weekend, every Saturday afternoon. Look forward to my schedule. And of course, I'll be posting TikToks and making YouTube videos. We love you all. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.